All praise to Creator, nobody else. So I'm gonna finish some of the stuff that I could have had to hurry up and get back to work. So I'm gonna finish with the Creator. Obviously, this wants me to say this is gonna help you. But so in the spirit realm, we don't deal with feelings, and the ones that's supposed to be 144,000 of first fruit, besides love, caring for people, and what's right from wrong, we don't. You're really not supposed to have these emotions. These emotions is a weakness, and it's part of this warfare that we fight. Um, the only good thing about these emotions is that those of us that has came back, cause a lot of just put the King David, all those guys, everybody's back. Everybody is back on planet Earth right now, and Earth is not what y'all think it is, because the battle's here. So we don't know who we were in the past. There's no way to figure it out. And it does not matter who we were in the past. It matters going forward who we're going to be in the future. The growth of us as a spirit, a soul, realizing what the Creator wants and realizing that we're energy, and we're literally in some type of matrix energy system. And to be honest with you, this is a jail. We're in some type of prison jail, and the fact that the devil put a web over the planet, and I went through this with plenty of brothers and explained how thoroughly. I'm not going through all that. It's a lot of information. That's why you have not escaped, and you keep coming back as a soul trap, and they're still just freaking living off you from your energy because you are energy, and it's really keeping the system around. We have to mentally, physically, and how to say emotionally detached from this whole system. And if you are going to be stuck in your emotions and still attached, you're going to be still attached to the system. If you just can't understand that even your own parents are not really your parents, they're just the person who was there to raise you, make sure you're safe until the Creator can get a hold of you, because the Creator is your parent. So we have to start looking at all these things. Um, you know, what other things besides some of the things I told you? I was to figure out, you know, and I'm pretty sure many of you had dreams like I've had, like you're in a dream, and many of you other brothers and sisters who are on the same page, talking 144,000. There's even people having dreams where 144,000 man has 104,000 woman by his side, and none of you. I mean, you could be with that person now. Chances are you're most likely not with that person, to be dead honest with you, because most of us are not going to meet that person until we are 100, till we fully get to the blood point we got to get to, which is going to be soon. Um, the rest of you, yeah, you will be protected and stuff, and you will come back, but you were meant to be on this ram. You were meant to be on this ram. The 144,000, we have to judge. We have to judge the devils and the nations after doing war. So it's just a lot that's going on. And the reason I put the other video out, the first one out, is to hopefully help you women, so you can understand who you're dating, what you're with, and understand that love the person while they're around you, because eventually that person will get their abilities, and they are going to have to fight a war. And when they become what the Creator fully wants them to become, because things are happening. The Creator's going to make people like, for lack of better words, the good guys. They like to say angels, I'm going to say the good guys. But the good guys don't have kids, don't have babies. They have no reason to have a baby. They live forever. There's no point for reproducing. So, and the rest of you, though, You will be here reproducing on the earth, ruling over everyone, happy as can be. In the spirit world, we're going to be happy as we can be as well. I'm going to do a video on that, matter of fact, because many people don't understand death and what's really going on with death. And it's pretty sad that that devil put a lot of stuff in that Bible to get a lot of you folks deceived. And we're literally in the hell right now. I mean, it's going to be hell on earth. At least that's what the books are saying. And well, that's what it's starting to look like. Anyhow, there's a lot of stuff that's happening. So, you know, another way to know that the creator light says in your brain, go research this. The creator's giving you stuff to research and stuff like that. That's important. That's another way to know. A lot of you, how I should say this, the ones that are teaching, I can't vouch for anybody who's not, that I'm not in contact with, but the ones who are teaching that I'm in contact with, it is very important that you pay attention to both of these last two lessons I did, and any lessons talking about that subject. Because some of you guys don't even know. The reason the creator obviously had me tell you to teach is because you are one of the 144,000, and I'll move in silence. But, you know, I'm fully dedicated to the creator. I'm going to say dedicated to the creator. That's what I have to do. Creator's first. Creator's more important than anything and anyone. Creator is my first love. And the reason you are 144,000 is because you fought the devil in heaven. You fought the enemies in heaven. You were the only ones that was in heaven that stood up and fought against the devil. Unfortunately, we've been fighting against these enemies for a long time now, and I'm not talking about 400 years. That's what people don't realize. We've been fighting these enemies from the very beginning of time. Trillions of years. And the earth is too old for you to give it a date. So we've been fighting them, man. We've been fighting them. Nail and tooth. And the dragon kicked out of heaven, then we fell because we messed up. You know, the main thing was not to make any deals. So I see a lot of folks in my hair, man. A lot of folks, unfortunately, our past ancestors made some mistakes, but we are the ones that are supposed to change that and get away from that. And I want to say big ups and peace and love to not just to everybody else, but also to 144,000 brethren. There's a reason why we all keep meeting, why we have these long conversations, why it seems to be talking to 144,000, my brethren, seems to be one of the few times I actually have a good time on the phone. There's a lot of people I talk to on the phone too. Women, y'all have to really be patient with y'all. I mean, y'all, it seems to me that y'all want to be put on the front burner and y'all are always on the back burner because the creator comes first. And you have to get used to it. You have to deal with that. I had to make any rules. And when the creator tells me something, I have to listen. A lot of you women are giving your men hard times, not realizing what's going on with them. And you really don't even know your husbands. Because if you did, you wouldn't be giving them a hard time. You'd be researching and trying to figure out what's going on. And really, you should be in the, like, researching the creator really hard. That's what you should be doing. For real, the best way to be on the same page is the women you need to be about the creator so much, just 24/7. And man, I advise, especially the 144,000, you need to really be about the creator every second of your life. You cannot let anybody get on your nerves, piss you off, or hinder you. You are very dangerous. And if you get mad, you may do something you don't want to be responsible for. I'm telling you this for a reason. Okay, because the 144 have the ability that when they really get mad, they get this super strength. And they can do things that seems to be impossible. But the key thing is that the little bit that we are doing, that does seem a lot to other people, ain't nothing compared to what we're going to be able to do. And I have to say, thank you, Creator. And I appreciate seeing myself, higher self. And of course, we more like spirit, so I see my higher self, I guess, with the way the higher self wanted me to see myself. It's funny because you look at me now, that's what I saw a long time ago when I was probably 14, 15 years old. And it's crazy because I never would have thought. But, I mean, I could tell you a whole lot more. But anyways, I just want to end this really brief. And I want to get to these videos. I'm going to do a video on death. So you might want to pay attention. I'm way behind. So I'm going to see if I can get a good chunk of this out the way, if possible. All right, and then I got to get something to eat. Nobody cooked anything, so whatever. It is what it is. Peace and love.